Shots. Great celebration too. Fabulous stuff from Cameron Davis for a 68 and gets into the clubhouse at 2.
Oh, hello. It said that it was notifying people I was live.
Wonderful.
Hello, everyone. I thought I'd go live as I'm just at home, not doing much. Watching golf, obviously. And do you know what I just did? For the first time in ages, I ordered Nando's. I haven't had Nando's in years. So it's a big day. Let's see if the old spicy rice is as good as it used to be. Is there a way of like checking questions? Because I just see a lot of like love hard eyes and things.
The best way to do it is just play good solid golf and let everybody else just fall by the wayside.
Jack, if you put yourself at 5 under par like Brendan Steele is here, this is for the outright lead for Brendan Steele. You've got 9 holes to go. Are you looking?
There we go. I just seen this. Questions.
What are you doing here, Jack?
Well, Paul, what I have always done, I was sort of...
Any good news? Yes, I've got good news. My album comes out in 12 days. As you've seen from my Instagram story earlier. I posted the picture of the voice note thing. So obviously I've been... and it said the 9th of December or something like that on the 2018 next to Arms of a Stranger. So Arms of a Stranger was written on that piano right there under the watch of the Eagles on December 9th, 2018. So if you are excited for the album and to hear Arms of a Stranger, I'm excited to get it out because it's a long ass time. We're talking, what's that? December, 15 months.
Most of these guys today break off way to the left. I've never liked that. I just like to cut a little bit more down the line.
I'm with you on that.
And he's in the prime of his career. He's 29 years old. You were 29 awards, Jack.
I was.
Let me have a look at more questions.
It's been a big month as the celebration continues for not only you turning 80, but Barbara just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope the album gets the credit I think it deserves. Sounds like quite a weird thing to say, but yeah, I'd like to. I think the best songs I've written as a body of work. I think it's pretty good, and yeah, I just hope that people like it. The masses, the millions. If I could, yeah, I think I've outdone myself song-wise, but no, it's up to the people. I could be completely wrong, but you know, 20,000 people watching me sitting on a couch on a Sunday night watching golf. That's good, isn't it? Come on. Yeah, very excited about the tour. Yeah, I just seen the thing about Maisie. Yeah, Maisie's coming on. I'm a huge fan of Maisie's. And you'll love her. She's the sweetest. I've actually... Her songs are just, like, insane. Like, she's a beautiful voice. Real smart songwriter. But yeah, very excited about the tour now. Still working on some dates for a few shows in Asia and some more stuff in America, I think. But yeah, apart from that, I'm very excited about the show. I've been designing that since we started designing the set at the EMAs in Sevilla. You know, before Christmas, in October, November, whenever that was. And yeah, just show intro and putting the set list together and all the little details that, you know, just all the little bits and pieces that called me. Yeah, all the little details, getting the show ready, I'm very excited about it. The show's feeling really good. It's a real roller coaster. It's up and down. And I just can't wait to get back on stage. I'm rehearsed to death and ready to just get out there on stage and put on a show now, because it's getting real. It's not far away, so if you haven't got your tickets, I know there's people coming to multiple shows or whatever, but if you haven't got tickets and you're not thinking about it, come and see me, because we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a great time. As you know, it's my favourite thing in the world to do, so I'm probably at my best in terms of my job when I'm on stage, so I'll try and put on the show.
It's tucked in there, and not a lot of flip at the top. 3/4, and look at he just drops it, he slops it, almost like Hogan. The head goes down through the ball a little like Lee Westwood, Tiger Woods does the same, and then a 3/4 follow through. It's very tick-tock. Not a lot can go wrong with this. There are a lot of wins in this guy. There is a lot of coin at the end of the rainbow, at the end of the career. This boy's going to be filthy rich if he's not now. He's a proper player. He's going to win majors, and I just hope he wins here today. Talking of proper players,
So just going gross bit of golf there. Yeah, exactly. If you haven't got your tickets yet, please do come. People for the shows at the end of the year, beyond the summer, you've got time. But you guys in North America, these 17 shows or whatever it is coming up, you better hurry up. And hopefully, if you haven't got a ticket and on March 13th when you hear the album, and maybe you'll come then. If you don't like me then, if you don't like me now, you'll like me then. Fingers crossed.
Let's get you back out to the golf course, get to that penultimate pairing of Luke Donald and Lee West.
Exactly, stream no judgment. Hello there, Shane Kimbrough. I see you.
He's not out of it. A lot that can happen out here. Look, I'm really scaring a playoff.
Well, I'm looking for questions here.
At the 17th, this is tough out of the right-hand side. East with the left indicator on now. Not to beat, but a good par, nevertheless.
Kenzie Hughes, second shot into the 13th, one shot off the lead right now.
Goes down and gets it. Is it going to get there?
Deep bunker, not much green to work with. Will all depend on the lie. Back to 11.
Here comes Fleetwood.
Yes, I am excited to see you at the Forum too. Golly dolly. Forum is one of my favourite venues in the world. I have only played it like briefly on a jiggle ball or something. But I've been to loads of shows there, and I just love the shape of it and the acoustics in it and stuff. So hopefully that place will be full and we'll have a good time. Sorry, I'm just reading through questions. I get a lot of follow me, Niall, and the usual come to Brazil. But and then, what excited from the new album am I most excited to perform? I've got quite a few favourites, as I've been saying. I love Black and White is probably my favourite. Black and White, Pull a Love on Me, Still, Cross Your Mind. God, I struggle to pick a favourite when I get asked about it. Just in my pocket. The old picks. I'm getting new ones actually to fling into the crowd. My mum surprised me to see you. Brilliant. Yes, Mum. Love that. Come and watch me. You should come yourself, Mum. Why is Put a Little Love in Me so underrated? You're asking the wrong man. I don't know.
Top of the leaderboard here
How was my day been? It's been good, actually. I was a bit hungover. We finished rehearsals last night, went for a couple of beers, and I've really enjoyed the hangover today, actually. I cooked, made fajitas, went to rehearsal this morning, came back, cooked fajitas, watched the League Cup final, Aston Villa Man City, had a nap, now I'm back watching the golf, just ordered Nando's. I mean, what a time, what a time, what a time.
The average person spends 26 years and 3 months in bed.
Just look at some of the stuff.
Sleeping. Which is why Simba's rigorous testing, responsive foam, up to 5,000...
A song I would love to cover. You know what? Get asked that a lot. And when you're trying to think of a cover, it's just so many songs. It's like when someone says, what's your favourite song of all time? And you have to just think of one on the spot.
Serve Simba sleep now.
Some people say I'm too young to have a voice.
Do I have a tyre plan? No, I've got. I'm making like a mood board at the moment with my stylist Ellie. I'm going all out. I'm going to turn up dressed in the craziest stuff sometimes, and then I'll just be using my boring self the other nights. And but yeah, I'm going to go for it. Love No Judgment, cracking tune. Thank you very much. I've heard people have been telling me very lovely things about that song. Yeah, I really like No Judgment. It's a good vibe. I'm gonna do some arse shaking of that one. See you in Dublin, Aoife Harness.
Welcome back. Coverage of the Honda Classic here on Sky Sports.
See you in Berlin. Looking forward to Berlin.
Brendan Steele in a share of the lead, but it is tightly packed at the top there.
Just having a look for more questions. Favourite song of Taylor's? Love. My favourite song of Taylor's is All Too Well. I think that's a fan favourite in general, isn't it? Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Lovely, nostalgic lyrics. Nice choice of simple chords. The album was my favourite, I think. And I would love to collaborate with Taylor Swift one day. That would be lovely. She's a lovely, lovely lady. I love the album cover. Whose idea was it? I don't know. It was just coming towards the end of the photo shoot. We just went out in the street to could we get some like that golden hour looking light, and then I don't know why there was a chair. I think that maybe the plan was to sit on the chair, and there is pictures of me sitting on the chair. But I ended up standing up in it for some reason, and yeah, feeling really artsy. I was indie, artsy, creative, and yeah. There you go. A man standing on a chair. Can you believe it's caused so much mayhem? I stood on a chair. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's standing on a chair. What are you doing?" Let me look for another question in the question section. Where are you most excited to perform? I said it there the other day in a tweet. I'm looking forward to going to Poland. I noticed, and I'm sure the people the German people who were at the show that night in Berlin, the last time, I noticed there was a lot of Polish flags in the crowd, obviously not too far off each other in terms of bordering and stuff on the continent. But I noticed there was a lot of Polish at the Berlin show, so that's why I wanted to do Berlin again, obviously, and go to Poland. Always wanted to travel Poland. I've heard great things. I know a lot of friends have gone there, said it's beautiful. Yeah, so I'm excited to do that. Yeah. Go back to Uruguay. That was crazy, that show the last time, so looking forward to that. The show in Buenos Aires is going to be amazing. What else? Looking forward to going back into some of the old arenas that we used to play in, you know, with the lads. Always have fond memories of the Zigo in Amsterdam, obviously with the orange suit thing. That was good. Yeah, just the Dutch shows are always really good. Fans are really good, and yeah, I think my music is done particularly well in Holland this time, which is lovely. What else? I'm trying to think of all the dates in my head. There's so many shows. Yeah, and then obviously looking forward to these 17 or 18 shows that are coming up. It's going to be unbelievable. Playing arenas with Fletch and young Capaldi. We're going to have a great time. I think I'd go to that show anyway. If it was me, I'd get a ticket. It's going to be a great night. I'm coming back to Canada. I am playing a show there soon. It's nearly sold out, actually, which is amazing. If you're in Toronto, you want to come and see the Horan and Capaldi and Fletch, make sure you get a ticket. It's going to be lovely. Very excited. Mohegan Sun's sold out, nearly sold out. Toronto's nearly done. It's a very competitive touring market, I will say that. Everyone's going out. So, yeah.
Starts up the left side. I would think with this wind condition on that line, it might be all right. And it is.
What am I watching on TV? I'm watching the golf. The Honda Classic. From Palm Beach Gardens in Florida. Tommy Fleetwood leading it.
Well, as we've been talking about this week, a tough test all across the Champions Course here at PGA National, but it's the bear trap that really strikes fear into all the players. In their minds, long before they reach the tee at 15. That three-hole stretch, 15, 16, 17. Badar's been out taking a look at the...
Am I ready for the tour? Yes, I'm very ready now. We all had to play 16 new songs. I don't think I'm going to have a strict set list. I don't think it's going to be the same all the time. I think I'm going to try and rotate. Too many songs I like. From the old album, from this album, doing the odd cover here and there. You know the way I like to throw in a classic every now and then. So I think I'll have a rolling set list. Which is going to be fun. So everyone has to learn 16 new songs. Obviously I had a heads up because I wrote the things, but
The bear bites, and the ball goes splishing and a splash.
16 new songs, so everyone had to learn them, and then so that didn't take that long actually. The boys are obviously seasoned pros, and then after 5 days we were running a set, because I'd written up a set list with Jake a few weeks ago when I was still in the States. Before I came back, I was like, let's try this. Tried to move a couple of things around to make the show better. No, went back to the original set list every time. And yeah, it's very, very exciting. I love this part of it. Getting to see the stage soon as well with all the lights and content and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing.
in a little bowl. We're going to see birdies made here today. And do not underclub or
If I could change something about the album,
alligator.
what would I change? I'd have a hit song on it. Favourite part of touring? Just every bit of it. Get up there every night in front of thousands of people and do the part I've always dreamt about. Give me 2 seconds.
That's a good showing there. It'll make its way down to that flag position I was describing, and that's what can happen. Really good show.
Ooh. Food's here.
Tucked away on the right-hand edge. Let's get back to Paul Azinger and Dan Hicks.
The youngest U.S. amateur champion in history, yet he won in 2009 at the age of 17, but again, still has not won on the PGA Tour.
Watch this swing. Now, this is completely under control. Can he get the right distance in this situation?
MTV, I ordered Nando's. Very excited about it. Haven't had Nando's in
Pressure shot, and he'll have a crack.
could be a few years.
4 under. There's Charles Schwartzel.
To your 13, Dan. And I guess far enough back, looks like he's trying to go up. And
Oh, we lost 2,000 people. There was 21 or something.
He certainly does. Great break off the tee. 85 total.
Give me 2 seconds.
175 to carry his front bumper.
He can spin it out of these needles. Watch his feet. See if he doesn't slip or not. Oh, he slipped a little.
Should be hitting a big cut out of here. I think that was a miss hit because of the slip, Paul. Good call.
Yeah, it's tough in the needles. At least he had a swing ball. It looked like he was hooked completely by the trees. His feet, see his right foot slipped as he started the downswing. It was a little thick.
To 12.
The Nando's has arrived, people. Everyone calm down, the chicken's here. This is exactly what it would be like to have FaceTime with me. Let me have a look at the questions again. Thoughts on Chick-fil-A? I love a Chick-fil-A. Oh, I love it, yeah. Very, very good. How involved was I in the making of No Judgment, of the No Judgment video? I wrote it alongside. It was an idea I'd wanted to do for what I'd wanted to do since I wrote the song. And then kind of sat down with Drew Kirsch, the director, great guy. Got on with him straight away. We wrote the video together, all the different scenarios. Same when we shot it, it was kind of one of those videos that you had to kind of like, we knew what we wanted to do, but you kind of had to like play around with it as you were going, because it was so, and try different options on the jokes and stuff, which was great, really good fun. What else? And then I went and sat with him, and we edited the video. I'm stumbling over my words today for some reason. Edited the video and together, and it was great. Really enjoyed it. It was the best fun I've had on music video. It was so good. Shot it in LA. It was great.
Yeah, that's how you do it. He's got to get it straightened up here as he gets ready to head to the bear trap. Back-to-back bogeys at 12 and 13. He's still just one back as we shift to 13.
All right, Berger with a par putt here at 13. Noda's got trouble off the tee.
He did, and just drew a really bad lie. Could only advance it about 50 yards. He did a decent shot in here, just couldn't get any spin on it.
What would I be doing if not music? Absolutely fucking nothing. Yeah, everyone, don't worry. Ashley's here. Ashley Carty's here. We can all relax now. She said, don't worry, guys, I'm here. Do your Niall Storm voice. Niall Storm? 165%. Niall Storm is... He's a great lad. Great guy. The weather here, probably raining as per usual. Yeah, I'm glad I'm coming to Warsaw too. Niall Storm here, coming to Poland for the first time. Someone said that my American accent was terrible. Someone tweeted me earlier on saying the accent's terrible, but appreciate that you're trying. That's a lie. Why would you just go around lying to people? Hello there from... Hello, Guadalajara City.
Yeah, I did never like that one from the start. Been out of it pretty early, Gary.
This back at 11, inside 10 feet, another one.
I love MTV.
Schwartzel's going to remain 3 under. Back to 12.
Steele and a birdie attempt. This is for the lead. Oh, you're kidding. Oh.
Jay Hannon. Thank you for inspiring me. No worries, pal. Keep going. Whatever you're doing. Do you got any questions for me? A lot of people just saying hello from each city or country. Deborah, buying tickets to see you in Amsterdam. Lovely. Yes, can't wait for the show. I'll see you there, Debs. Very excited about Nashville. I mean, the only thing about Nashville is I get really nervous for certain shows. Nervous for like Dublin, obviously home gig. Nervous for London, kind of an industry, all the industry there. Same with LA, same kind of for New York. And Nashville's the same. Nashville's the same, you know, because like there's so many like unbelievable musicians in the town. You kind of get a little bit nervous. And also, like, I would have loved to have, obviously, if Maren would love to get up, she's more than welcome. We do see him blind together, obviously. But if that doesn't happen, like, I kind of, because it's the first night of the tour, I want to show, like, the set list, you know? So when you guys go on afterwards and you see, I've seen you writing the set list up. But if it's kind of, because it's in Nashville, I've got loads of friends, you know, that I would like to get up and sing too. But it kind of ruins the first night of the tour, if you know what I mean. So, and that's the only reason I'm sad that Nashville's the first night. Because if it was like the 5th or 6th show, I'd have no, or even the 2nd, I'd have no problem kind of getting everyone up, and because I've got loads of friends in Nashville, obviously, that sing and stuff. But you can't have your cake and eat it, people. Is Lewis excited to tour with you? I assume he is, but you never know with that fella. He could just... He might hate it. I don't know. I'm going to have an unbelievable time. We're going to have a great laugh. I just need to hide from him. I'm going to put his dressing room on the opposite side of the venue. Favourite moment with Lewis? I've had too many. We've had a great laugh. Couldn't think of one. Favourite Lewis Capaldi song? Don't get me wrong, I'd have to stay too long. Don't get me wrong. That one. Do you know how to play the ukulele? I do, certain bits of it. It's quite similar to guitar. Yeah, I can play it.
for the caddy to know what kind of adrenaline's pumping through his veins here.
My favourite guitar is over there. It's one of them. 1964 Epiphone Texan. It's a bit old now, so I can't really play it live or on records. It's kind of beaten. I just do a lot of writing on it. Get Lewis to come to the Glasgow show. I'm sure he will if he's in town. If he's in his home city, I'm sure he wouldn't not come. Although, again, you don't know what that fella like. He's so famous now. Most heartbreaking song on Heartbreak Weather.
Mackenzie Hughes is ranked 308th in the world.
There's a couple. I don't want to say anything. We've got 12 days left, and then I'll answer every single question that I've been asked about the album.
Wood playing his third, missed the fairway to the right, into the trees, and able to reach the green in two. There's a crafty shot by the old veteran. He'll say par, remain at 3 under. Just 2 off the lead. We go over to 15.
From JM, he's had a pretty good existence in the first round.
Love from Boston.
+3 overall in the second.
Hello, Boston.
Here.
Dan, this man tends to play very aggressively. Let's see what he does here. He certainly saw Mackenzie's 6 iron get beaten up by the wind. So he's going to take one more and go with 5. Aggressive line, good looking line if it's right.
As you said, Buzz, that's aggressive on the right side of the stick. And in,
Yeah, I do need to go. My food just arrived and I'm still doing this. But it's good. The questions are good tonight. People always go, answer questions. Have you seen the amount of questions? How many questions have I got here? Can you find that out? No, can't find that out.
another tight one shipping up in the last 9 of the Honda Classic from Palm Beach Gardens.
Getting so many questions. Yeah, I usually get loads of questions, but like a lot of them are like the same question 50 times over. What's your favourite pizza topping? I've just got 5 there in a row that say hi. Next one is 2 that say come to Brazil. You know, so I have to go searching for a question, you know. Give you one reason to buy tickets to the show. I absolutely love performing live. I put a lot of hard work into the show. I think the show itself is going to be great. You'll hear all of my songs basically at some point. I'm just a great time, and that's just it. You'll have a great laugh, and you'll be dancing, you'll be crying. You'll have all of it. So, if you were thinking about getting a ticket, please do come and watch. We're going to have a great laugh. I'm going to give it a 1,000,000,000% every night, and see what happens. Will there be any dance routines on tour? Obviously. If I went and ate my food and came back in about 15 minutes, would 20,000 of you come back and watch? Why is it dark? I always like to... Actually, that lamp is usually on over there. I don't know why that's off. I just like being in the dark. I like it. You know, I've got the TVs there. Keep them little lights on in the shelves. That lamp there is usually on, but I don't know why it's not on. And yeah, it's good. I don't know. Chilling here on my own, watching golf in the dark. To be fair, when I was a kid, I think everyone thought it was weird. You know, like people would be like into night lights, and you know, kids were like mad into night lights, and every time I went to like a sleepover, someone would have a night light, and I just had to be in the pitch black all the time. Like even now, I got blackout curtains in my room, and yeah, I like being in the dark. It's weird. Actually, it's not weird. Why am I telling myself that I'm weird? It's not. It's completely normal.
With the face just 4 feet in front of him. Oh, that was so lucky.
I heard No Judgment on the radio today. Me too, actually, weirdly enough. Thank you to all the radio stations that are playing it. It really helps me and my career.
Yeah, beautiful pace.
Hola, Argentina. Yes, I'm good, thank you. Whoever said that. Am I dating anyone? No. And it's none of your business. Ayok, kid. I think some people were asking about like why I didn't come to their country or their city or whatever. Thing is, I'm kind of like, in terms of tickets and stuff, I'm kind of in between the big arenas and like the big theatres. So, in Europe anyway, and actually Europe, everywhere outside of the north of America, I guess. And yeah, you just kind of like try, like if I have like an arena type show and I can't fit it into some of the, like the actual show itself, I can't get it into some of the places, some of the bigger theatres or whatever. So if I missed out your country, that's partly the reason why. I won't be able to fit the actual show into the venue, if you know what I mean. And then also sometimes, for instance, there was a particular place I wanted to play. There was a conference going on in that our place for 2 or 3 days or something in the period that I could play there in the arena. So there's a conference stopped me from playing there, and there's a sporting event in another arena or something, or someone else has it. There's a lot of people going on tour and stuff. So if I haven't come to your place, there's usually a reason for it. Please don't feel disheartened. I still love you. Thank you for coming to Cardiff. Yeah, I love Cardiff Arena. It's great. See, Cardiff Arena is like, you know, the size that, you know, that I can play. I mean, if I could play Gillette Stadium, I'd play it, but you have to be able to sell tickets too. Oh, Tobias. Blind Rabbit. Tobias Jester Jr. is watching our Instagram live here. Tobias, we wrote Slow Hands together. God, what else did we write together? We wrote No Judgment together. We wrote Nice to Meet You together. We wrote San Francisco together. Obviously Slow Hands being the main one. Tobias is particularly famous for writing When We Were Young with Adele, which is obviously a completely average song, and he hasn't made any money off it. But yeah, Tobias is here. Tobias was on the Bahamas trip that we went on to write. Greatest man in the world. Love you, T. T-Dog. T-Dizzle. T-Shizzle and Manizzle. And, yeah. That's Tobias for you. Do I like eating cold food? The answer to that is no. It's sitting right there, look. In its bag. This year on tour, I'm going to be doing a lot more writing, so you can expect music more frequent. You know, in the daytime, I'm going to have more time before shows. Be a mix of hitting golf balls and writing tunes, because you can't write every day or you'll go mad. But I'll be like working out and playing golf and writing on a more frequent basis. Like Tobias, we spoke about, like Tobias we get a tour bus, and you know, John and Julian can come out for a few days, and then Tobias can come out for a few days, and then I can write on my own, and I'll just be constantly writing music, and instead of like taking a year and a half to do an album and then going and doing promo for 5 weeks and then going on a tour for a year, and like in that year no one actually hears from me, like the gap between On the Loose coming out and Nice to Meet You, it's like 2 years or something. So if I could try and get music out more on a more frequent basis and try and keep it the quality control too. Yes, I'm starving. Who's my favourite golfer? My favourite swing is probably my mate Justin Rose. Great, I love his swing. His swing is amazing. Young Rory there. There he is. Mr. McIlroy, phenomenal golfer. Probably the best in the world. Like, he is the best in the world because he's number one. But when he gets fired up and he plays his best stuff, it's frightening what that guy can do with a golf ball. Okay, so I'm going to go eat. I see someone saying, go eat, we can wait. Thank you. I'm going to go and eat for 10 or 15, and then I'll pop back on for you. And when I come back, give me some good questions to answer. No, I don't like pineapple on the pizza. Can we stop with that? Cheers, thank you. Right, Niall Storm over and out. Oh, Niall Horan, I mean. I'll be back in a minute.